everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Taylor, co-owner of Vegan Proteins Online Coaching, and today I have Coach Ben and Coach Sawyer here with me. I talk about the other coaches a lot on the channel, but it is very rare that we are all together. And of course we were, and now Alice and 𝐿𝐻𝐿𝐫𝐞 are gone. But these two guys are here, so we decided to film a video. But before we get into that, if you are a vegan who is looking to level up your physique, be sure to hit the subscribe button because we put out new videos every week with tips, tricks, recipes, meal plans, all the science, none of the BS. Today, we are gonna make some desserts that can be made in 5 minutes? Single serving desserts in 5 minutes?
I make this one for breakfast too, by the way, so.
Okay, breakfast.
You could call it breakfast.
Sawyer and I, we're both very lazy and we need to have things that are high protein and you can make really quickly, so that's why we wanted to make this video for you today.
So are you in a competition with each other to see whose is better?
Yeah, always.
It's not really much of a competition when I know I'm gonna win, so.
I mean, I made one too, so just saying. All right, let's show you what those are.
What do we call it? The gluten pancake? So gluten flour pancake, and basically you can put any kind of fruit you want on top of it. I like to do apples because then you can air fry it with the apples on top, and then they kind of get a little bit caramelized, and you cut them real thin, it cooks them faster too. But it's about 600 calories and 52 grams of protein total. So it's pretty macro friendly. It is a little bit more on the calorie heavy side, but it's pretty filling as well. So if you are not gonna be able to eat for a long time and you wanna get a good start to the day, or you're running low on calories at the end of the day and protein especially at the end of the day, and you want something fruity and sweet to eat, you can do this. It also has sugar-free syrup on it. You could always do a normal syrup, but sugar-free syrup tastes pretty good to me, and it doesn't add any extra calories. So you could also do berries, banana, any other kind of fruity thing can go really well with this. I gotta turn off my yap switch and get direct here. Okay, so what I've made today is a high protein Rice Krispie treat. I used to make this all the time in college. It's super easy. It takes less than 5 or 10 minutes to throw together, and you can make it in larger quantities if you want. So it's about 1 serving of the Smart for Life edamame puffs. Got 2 Dandies marshmallows and about a teaspoon of vegan butter, and it's got around 230 calories and 20 grams of protein, and I'm gonna show you how to make it. Guys, don't worry. I'm gonna pull it together. Those guys can make anything look good.
All right, so I have a variation on the Dalgona coffee that was very popular during 2020. I really loved those, but there's not a lot of nutritional value in them normally, so I put a twist on it with soy milk, protein powder, and a decaffeinated instant coffee, and I'm gonna show it to you right now.
So here we are, we're gonna do a taste test of all the things that we have made, and we'll see who's the winner after it all. No.
I'm surprisingly nervous about, like, I didn't think I had any emotional attachment to this crappy little dish right here, but here I am feeling nervous about it.
I've been telling you I wanted to make it, but I'm even so lazy that I can't even mix together oats and wheat gluten apparently. So that just tells you something.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna try Danny's first, and then I wanted to show you kind of so you can see the texture of it is very, even more so right after you make it. It's very whipped. The coffee things here. Yeah, so it's very, you get a good texture here on that. So that's the coffee, and then the protein shakes underneath there. So I don't know, do you want to mix it up a little bit, get a little bit of the coffee, get a little bit of the protein shake?
I love coffee flavored things. Okay. I'm very excited about this. And then chances are
it goes well with this stuff too. Like, this is a whole little romantic breakfast dessert thing we have going on.
I like the coffee part a lot. The protein shake just kind of tastes like a protein shake to me.
I think the combo of it is really good though. You get like a vanilla protein shake, or if you want to make it a mocha thing, you could do a chocolate protein shake.
I do love mocha.
It doesn't really matter how you do it.
That's good though.
What do you think? What's your verdict on this?
Are we doing it out
We don't have to do grades. I think it's just like what, you know, if you were making it for yourself, how would you change it, or like what kind of combo would you go for?
I'd probably do the chocolate. I would do chocolate and coffee because that's like one of my favorite combos.
I think this is great because not everyone always wants to eat something first thing right when they wake up. So if you like having your coffee and you also want to get a little protein in to kind of start the day, I think that would be a great option.
Yeah, especially if you're bulking too. Like, it's so much easier to get calories in like liquid, especially the people who aren't. I know a lot of people who aren't hungry in the mornings like at all.
Also, if it's the end of the day and you don't have really many calories left to play with, but you want kind of like a nice little sweet treat as a nightcap, I think that is also great. So about 320 calories and 28 grams of protein. So regardless of what your goals are, I think that's going to fit most people.
Great macros.
You can scale it up, scale it down, depending on what you do. More protein shake, more coffee. Which one should we try next? Do you want to try the Rice Krispie treat?
Yeah.
I actually made these in college years ago. When I found out about the
Scared your roommates.
It was they actually liked this one. Okay. They didn't like a lot of things that I made, but they liked this one, and my brother liked this one too. And you can make this in large batches, and it's really easy to make. Yeah. Because when I saw these things, I'm like, oh, they're basically like little Rice Krispies, and so it's really simple. You just take some vegan marshmallows and usually just a little bit of like plant butter or coconut oil or whatever you want to use to kind of help it sort of bind together. And it's kind of like a protein bar in terms of the macros. So it's got around 230 calories and 20 grams of protein. But again, you could scale it up or down with any of the ingredients depending on what you wanted to do with it.
I could see myself like bringing these on hikes, camping trips, like having them individually bagged, like that would be...
So when I would make it, I would take a whole sheet pan, cut it into squares, wrap it in like saran wrap or something like that, put them in the freezer, and then you can just take them out, and they really don't change texture too much in the freezer, so it's a really nice kind of grab and go thing. And I think...
well, let's see if it's even worth any of that effort.
Okay, let's do it.
Ooh, stretchy.
It came together despite my best efforts to mess it up, so.
You had to go out in there with the hands. Wow, this is really good. Actually, I decided very recently I'm gonna order these edamame puffs because the macros are so good, but now I'm gonna make this with them for sure.
It's like a slightly more crispy, sort of
so good,
chewy Rice Krispie treat. And I think some people might actually prefer the texture and the taste of these. I know when we had these vegan Rice Krispie treats over the weekend at the VeganProteins retreat. I think the Made Good is the name of the company. And I actually prefer these because they're not too sweet.
Yeah.
And obviously you know that they have protein in them, and that
so good.
Makes you feel good about your goal. And Sawyer was talking about ways that you could flavor these. So you could add a little bit of vanilla extract, you could add a little bit of maple syrup, you could drizzle some chocolates on there. You could mix in chocolate chips after the fact. You wouldn't want to do it immediately because they'd be hot and they'd melt.
So good.
Dried fruit, so there's lots of different ways you can make them.
Probably sounds like I'm eating gravel in the microphone, but it's not hard to eat.
It's very tasty gravel.
I'll eat this gravel all day long. Gluten pancake time.
Last up, we have Sawyer's baby. Sawyer, when did you start making this? What inspired it?
This was like about, I want to say like 3 or 4 years ago, and it's really weird. I don't know where I even got the idea, but I live in a van, so I don't have a microwave or anything like that. I don't have an oven. So you gotta be kind of creative, so I do it with the air fryer. But basically, yeah, you just mix all these ingredients together, the oats, the gluten flour, some cinnamon and some fruit, and then syrup. It ends up being like this kind of sweet, like either breakfast or dessert food that is a little bit high in calories, but it's also really high in protein. So you could, you know, obviously make less if that doesn't fit into your macros, but it's also just like so easy that it's hard to like, you know.
And you could adjust the ingredients, right? Like you could probably do a little bit less oats or more oats even. You could do...
most of the calories coming from the oats, honestly.
Could do like berries versus bananas versus apples versus peaches. You could probably choose whatever fruit you want to choose.
I would say go with the berries if you're trying to keep the calories low. Berries, sugar-free syrup, maybe a little bit less oats if you're cutting. And then if you don't care, you could use like regular syrup, and you can use bananas and more tropical fruits and stuff like that.
So the texture, I'll cut into it now, and it's been out cooling for a while, so it's going to be, it's got like a little bit of a chewy texture, but it's pretty cake-like, honestly. Go ahead and give it a try. So I'll make sure that I got
some apple on there,
a decent amount of the syrup on there, and some apple. You can see, it's kind of the texture that you're working with here. We get a little bit of this and apple cinnamon cake going in.
I feel like I'm on Iron Chef right now. I'll have some just to make sure I did it right.
The syrup is a must.
Yeah. I actually did try to have it when we ran out of syrup recently, and it was a no-go. You can't have flavorless like gluten pancake. That's not good.
You know, you could use, I guess you could use regular maple syrup if you have the calories you wanted to do that, or like a date syrup or something like that, but I think that's perfect.
Yeah, or if you walk 16 miles a day like you do.
Something like that.
Get away with it. I liked them all,
I thought they were all really good. We're probably gonna, honestly, the second we turn the camera off, we're probably just gonna eat it all because it's got a lot of protein and they're all tasty, so. Yeah, thumbs up for me.
Sweet.
Nice job, buddy.
Good work, team.
All right, everybody, I hope you liked this video. If you give these a try, let us know. And if you didn't like them, it's not my fault, it's their fault. So.
No, tell me,
Blame us.
comment below if you like this one the best, because that's...
If you guys want to see more of Ben and Sawyer on the channel, please let me know. What do you want to hear from 20 and 30-year-old vegan guys? That's what I want to know. If you're interested in any kind of one-on-one coaching, that's what we do. That's what we've been doing since 2008 at Vegan Proteins. I'm going to leave a link to the assessment down below. Go ahead and fill that out, and you will hear back from one of us within a business day. If you like the video, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, hit the bell, all the things I'm supposed to tell you to do at the end of a YouTube video, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Record now in case you guys do anything stupid.
What was your face reaction on that?
It actually was pretty chill.
I think we should each take a bite of the end of the cake and hold it in between our mouths. It's not dripping.
I see a couple drips.
I'll hold the plate with our mouths, bro.
I know.
Roll, blowing cinnamon at you.
Let's try one more.
Please no.
Not